Good morning, everyone. I pray that you all are doing well. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. It wasn't, this is just a last minute me coming on, and you might have noticed that I haven't been on lately. And I just wanted to give a little explanation. We're doing some restructuring of some things and moving some things around and looking at our time slot and trying to better serve you all. So we're making some adjustments, but don't worry, we have not gone away. And thank you all so much for watching, for tuning in, and just wanted to come on today. I'm excited today. Let's see, is my camera off a little bit. Okay, there we go. Let me adjust. Okay, so today I'm excited. Here's why. Today is my 50th birthday. Yes, I'm super excited that God has blessed me with 50 years of life. And I've been this past year, I've been kind of agonizing a little bit over hitting this 50-year mark because I'm thinking, as you get a little bit older, you start to look back on your life and you start to think, what have I done to make a difference? What can I still do? How much time do I have left? And, you know, I was sitting and talking with my wife this past week, and I started looking back over the past year and looking back at what are some things I've done? What are some things that I haven't done? What are some things that I still want to do? And I was kind of feeling down, and I was like, you know what? I really felt like I haven't achieved everything that I wanted to achieve last year. And I think about, what did I really do? And I sometimes I feel like I've been lazy and not getting things done. But then, I'm talking to my wife and I'm sitting back and I'm looking at last year's accomplishments, and so many things occurred. We started the church, we started an online church, and we are literally reaching hundreds and thousands of people each and every day by our messages. So God is so amazing. I'm so thankful for that. This past year, what else? We were I was installed as the pastor over our church, and I was ordained I had an ordination ceremony as well. And so God was just so good in just his faithfulness. And I look at back in June, we produced a gospel play, and I was so excited. And if you know anything about that, it's just taking a literally a blank sheet of paper and creating a full production. We had about 300 people attend. Our cast was about 12, 14 people. Then our crew probably was about another 15, 20 people. So it was just amazing how God was able to um, be there along this journey for us to go from a blank piece of paper to writing out a script. And this was the first time I've done gospel plays before, but this was the first time that I actually wrote the entire thing out. Typically in the past, I write an outline and then we walk through it with all the actors. But this time I actually wrote the entire thing out. So I was excited for that. And it was just a great learning experience. We were able to, we had family come and attend. That was so amazing. Being in the military, I've traveled so much that I've never really had time to have time with family, but my family was able to come to one of my plays. That was the best moment. They came, and I just thank God for a little over a year ago that God blessed us with a new home. That was just my desire, one of my heart's desire when I retired, to just to be able to have a nice home. And so we were able, God blessed us with that, and family was able to come. We were able to enjoy it. Also, we wrote a book. I don't have the book handy. We actually wrote a book this past year, and many of you don't know that. We haven't really publicized it, but we wrote a book for the play. It is a Christian devotional. And so we will be publicizing that a little bit more here upcoming. But we wrote a book. Can you believe that? Little old me and Allie, we wrote a book together, and we're excited. We're going to be pushing that out here soon. But this year, just amazing what God was doing. And now we are launching our new part of All About One, and that's All About One Success Coaching. And it's something that's been on our hearts and our minds for the longest time, but things just haven't lined up the way we wanted them to be. And so we're launching All About One Success Coaching, and we are here. We want to help individuals develop those ideas. We want to help individuals develop those plans that God has given you. God has placed something on your heart, and we want to help develop that plan, because so many times God will put a thought on our mind, in our heart, and we don't know where to get started. So we are here to help you develop those ideas, those plans that God has given you, because we want to help you fulfill your dreams. We want to help fulfill your potential. So that's something that we're excited about launching as well, is all about One Success Coaching. And I want to encourage you that no matter how old you are, today I turned the big 50. No matter how old you are, that if you still have an idea, if you still have a dream, that you need to go forward in your dream. You need to move forward. Know that with God, all things are possible. You're never too old to get something done. God can use us all, no matter how old we are, no matter how young we are. There's plenty of success stories about how God used people in their older age, or people had success in older age. And so what I want to encourage you for is that no matter what age you are, now is the time. I was on a call last night with some ministers, and we were talking about, one of them said, hey, I want to start a new business. When is the right time? Should I start now? Should I start next year? And I said, the right time is now. Now is the right time to start. If you keep pushing it and pushing it, next thing you know, things are going to be so far down the road that they're going to be out of sight. And once they're out of sight, they're out of mind. And then your dreams, then your ideas never come to fruition, because you always have that, oh, I'll do it later, or I have time later. The time is now. Now is the time to start doing whatever it is that God has called you to do. If it's an idea, whether it's to write a book, whether it's to do a play, whether it's to write a song, whether it's to start a new career, whether it's to, no matter what it is, whether to start a family, now is the time. Now is the time. Stop sitting on those things. Go ahead and birth those ideas, because God wants you to reach your potential. God has placed those special talents and gifts in you for a reason, so that you could glorify Him, that you could excel in life, that you could have success. But we just simply have to say, yes, here I am, Lord, and move forward. That first step is always the hardest, that first step. But let me tell you this, that with God's strength, you can do anything. With God's strength, you can do anything. So don't think that now is not a good time, or I need to wait. No, get started today. Start writing stuff down. Start planning. Start getting organized. Those people that care about you, those people in your life who want to encourage you and support you, start letting them know about your ideas. Notice I said those people in your life that encourage you and support you, because not everybody does that. We often have these haters. We have these naysayers. When we tell them our idea, what happens? Next thing you know, they're trying to put us down, or they're trying to say that that you can't do it because they didn't do it. Well, you know what? With God, all things are possible. So, like all things, I'll tell you, go to God in prayer. Seek His advice, seek His direction for what He has called you to do, and He will help you through the process. He will bring people into your life to help you, to encourage you, to motivate you, to help point you in the right direction. But I encourage you that get started now. Get started now. So this week we are excited because we are celebrating the whole week. I'm super excited. We went to a concert 2 nights ago. We saw Maverick City and Kirk Franklin. If you get an opportunity to see that show, it is amazing. Just a great time of worshiping God. We're going home to Pennsylvania this later in the weekend, and we're excited about that, to see family and friends. But I want to encourage you to do this, that to start to write down the things that you've accomplished. Write down the things that you have done, so that you can look back and say, you know what, those times where, especially when you're feeling down, you can look back and say, you know what, I've had some victories. I've had some good times. I've had some successes, but too often we have a success, and next thing you know, it goes by the wayside. We don't take time to celebrate. So I want to encourage you to celebrate your victories, write your victories down so you can go back and look at them. I have victories up on the board for things that I have accomplished this past year. I play. wow, stuff that I didn't even remember. I started these Facebook Lives this year. Also, our website got redesigned. We started a YouTube channel. There's so many things. Write them down so you can, and keep them handy so you can look at them, because you might be feeling down. You're like, oh my goodness, I'm feeling down, feeling like I'm not getting anything accomplished. You can just simply look up. By the way, I have a whiteboard up there. I have several whiteboards. I have one over there and two over there. So get you some whiteboards so you can write some things down, so they're constantly in your face. You'll constantly see them. But I just want to encourage you this: whatever God has put on your mind, in your heart, there's a passion there, the burning desire, something that you're thinking about all the time. There's a book that's just driving you crazy. You, in your mind, you've written chapter after chapter. Start writing it down. Start putting it on paper. Start typing it in the computer. Whatever it is that God is calling you to do, I want to encourage you to start now. Start now. Start now. Now is the time. There was no other time better than right now. Because if you keep putting it off, it's going to go by the wayside. And years are going to go by, and then you're going to turn back and look and say, man, I should have done this much younger. So I want to encourage you right now, whatever God has put on your heart, get started right now. And definitely, if you need help, reach out to us. We are here to help you. But thank you so much for joining me on this 50th birthday day. I am so excited. My wife and I, we're going to go out and enjoy the day. We are going to have a good lunch. We may do some shopping at some outlets, but we're excited for what God has done. I'm excited about what God has done in my life and how he's brought me to this point. I'm just so thankful. I'm so grateful. And I'm just so super excited about what the future holds and what God has for my life, for my family's life. So I want to just encourage you all just to be encouraged, and go out there and make your dreams come true. So once again, thank you so much for joining me today. I pray that you all are doing well, and look for new things that we have coming out. We have just a quick glimpse. We are now doing Facebook Reels. So if you're not able to catch our long program, go out and watch our Reels. We're putting out nuggets each and every day about just how to have success in life based on biblical principles. We're out on, let's see, we do Facebook Reels, we do TikTok videos, we are out on Instagram, we are on YouTube, we are in so many different places because we want to spread the gospel. So once again, thank you all for watching this morning Motivation. I pray that you all are doing well. Take care, and we will see you soon. God